Hey all, Brandon here, and it's time for more SexxxPerTease! Our question is a follow-up question to my rebound video, and our asker says, good video on the rebound topic. Reason why I say it may be a rebound is because after a week after breaking up, all of a sudden she starts dating a guy that I know. He's trying his ass off and doing everything in his power to make her his, but so far from what I know, they aren't official. What confuses me is even though they're talking, my thing is if she's dedicating her time with him, and why is she still hitting me up, especially giving me random texts about shit that has to do with me or us. So I guess my question would be, how would I know if my ex is just using this guy to fill a void / wants the attention and really wants me back? FYI, this guy and I used to be friends. And what's hilarious about the situation is when he sees me, he doesn't know how to act around me. LOL, showing a sign of weakness like I'm a threat. Well, I'm sure he's probably nervous because you did get with his ex, no, your ex, and it's uncomfortable, and it's also, like, a shitty move to, I guess, go after someone that was dating someone you know, like, I've been a ruthless homewrecker before. Like, I didn't care if a guy had a boyfriend or girlfriend, wife, whatever. But I wouldn't go after guys that were, like, dating my friends or someone I knew. Like, that's just messy and careless and stupid. That's gonna get you, like, beat up or, like, punched in the face. Like, at least you're gonna go after someone's, like, ex or someone's boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. At least go after strangers. So, it does sound like your ex wants you back. It sounds like the breakup's been pretty recently, so she's trying to, like, get her mind off you, but if she's still texting you, like, maybe she's texting you to either rub it in your face, like, maybe she doesn't want you back, but she's still hurting, and she's, like, bitter against you, so that's why she's gonna get with one of your friends to, like, piss you off, and try to get revenge upon you, and she's sending you messages to make sure that you know that she's, like, moving on with your friends, so she's rubbing it in your face, but it could mean she wants you back, especially if she's still talking to you about relationships and stuff, but some people do try to move on by getting with someone else, which isn't really the most healthy, or it's a really, like, selfish thing to do, because it's like, I'm going to use you to try to get over someone else, even though this person that you're using could be developing feelings for you and want something more with you, but you are still hung up on another person, so it's hard to invest in this new person, because you just want to get revenge upon the old person. So it does sound like a complicated situation, but if she's still making an effort to try to rub it in your face, especially by getting with someone else that was your friend, it sounds like she's really just trying to get revenge upon you. Like, her motives, I don't know the girl, so I don't know fully, like, what her motivation is. Like, she could just want revenge to make you pay, or she could want you back, or maybe it's both. If she hasn't deliberately, like, said, like, I want you back, but without actually knowing why you two broke up, it's hard to really know why she's doing what she's doing. Have you done anything to her that would have pissed her off a lot to make her want revenge? Or did you get with one of her friends that's making her do the same thing to you to try to get back at you? But it sounds like she could possibly want you back, or she could not. I think if you are so confused about what her motivation is, maybe you should just ask her. If she's still talking to you, since she is messaging you, why don't you just be upfront and straight up ask her, like, do you want to get back together, or why are you gonna fuck around with someone that used to be my friend when you know that that's against, like, guy code or relationship code? Like, how would you feel if I got with someone else that was your friend? Like, that's just messy. But those are signs that your ex wants you back if they are still constantly talking to you. I don't really believe in being friends with your exes. It just seems stupid, especially if you weren't my friend before. Like, I am curious, like, what happens to my exes, and I may, like, text them, like, every, like, 3 to 6 months to see how they're doing, but it's, like, a long-gone relationship that's not going to get back together, so it's just, like, a casual, like, oh, I thought about you, and I was thinking about my past. So she's like, oh, how are you doing? But it's not like, I want you in my life daily. Like, being a friend involves, like, talking about your new lovers and etc. And I don't want to hear about whoever I was dating's new relationship. Well, actually, I do. I love hearing about guys' new relationships. But I don't know, if you're still hurting over the breakup, it's not a good thing to let that into your life. So it definitely has to be like a long time after the breakup if you do want to like occasionally like text with each other. But I don't believe in like being like BFFs with your ex where like we're gonna hang out and like talk about life and like blah blah blah. Like, no, we broke up. You're out of my life for the main part. You can be a random, how are you doing? What have you been up to? How's your life right now? But other than that, no, I don't do friends with exes. But I hope that helped answer your question. Just be upfront with your ex. Ask them if they do want to get back together, if that is what you want. And if you don't even want her in your life at all anymore, why don't you just get rid of her number, get rid of that guy's number? Like, that's an ultimate sign of betrayal. Like, even if you were broken up, your ex should not be going after your friends. That's just a shitty move. And the ex is already out of your life, but if your friend would actually get with your ex, they need to be out of your life too. So, I hope that helped answer your question. Join me again for more SexxxPerTease later.